It's not often you hear that ESPN got tricked by a fake high school football team to getting on TV and playing one of the top football high schools in the country. That happened over the weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2 cents segment of the podcast, where I like to pick one topic a week and focus on, I think, what the big story is. And this is definitely one of the weirder stories I've ever talked about. And I'm not sure how this all happened, which is insane. So if you didn't see, and by the way, I record these on Tuesdays, and this will be released Thursday, but this school called Bishop Sycamore, which used to be called Christian of Faiths, that's attached to a church and a fake junior college that's also a scam. Like, this entire thing is wacky. So I want to kind of break it down for you. And by the way, nothing better than the initials for Bishop Sycamore for BS, which is exactly what they are, BS. So anyway, this fake high school scheduled all these games with top-notch schools in the country. And one of them is IMG. And ESPN picked up the game. Now, there's a marketing company called Paragon Marketing, or whatever they do. And they schedule these games that ESPN uses for like their Geico kickoff or something like that. And somehow Bishop Sycamore snuck in there to play against IMG Academy, which, for those of you that don't know, it's in Bradenton, Florida. It's a private prep school, right? I mean, these kids are paying to go there. Their families are paying for them to go there. It's one of the top athletic high schools / prep schools in the country. There's a couple random things about this, though. The coach of Bishop Sycamore has a warrant out for his arrest right now. Okay. He's the coach. The school doesn't exist. This team played 2 games in 3 days, 2 football games in 3 days. They don't even have a full roster. They got like 30 guys on paper that can play. Usually high schools have, I would think, at least 50 guys on the roster. Here's another thing. A lot of the kids on Bishop Sycamore are junior college dropouts. They're in their early 20s playing high school games. And by the way, they're still getting stomped by the best high school teams in the country. They lost 58-0 to IMG with junior college dropouts. But it's way deeper than that. The coach has apparently been scamming this for a long time. They don't even have a field. They practice at like your local park, okay? It's a total mishmash, if you will, of transparency and lack of records of the school. And it's literally insane. They lied about having D1 prospects at the school. Their website doesn't even work. If you go to Bishop Sycamore, you can't find anything on them. They had a GoFundMe page and they raised all of $140, which is insane. They're not even recognized. So this school is in Ohio, Bishop Sycamore, the quote unquote school, if you will. The Ohio High School Athletic Association doesn't even verify them as a real school. And somehow they're scheduling games with the biggest schools in the country. I don't know if there's money changing hands or what, or people just don't even know that they are not even a real school. So pretty insane stuff, actually. The head coach, like I mentioned, Roy Johnson, he's reportedly had fraud and mismanagement allegations lobbied against him since 2019. Like I mentioned, he's got an active warrant out for his arrest. The 2 games in 3 days, which is crazy. Not the first time it's happened, apparently. Johnson, the coach, even downplayed the number of players on the roster, stating that 15 or so of his players played in both football games in the 3-day span. It's pretty insane. ESPN obviously had no idea what they were doing when they hired, or not when they hired Paragon, but when they just blindly trusted them to get these games on. Apparently, the 2 schools verbally agreed to play each other in May. Don't know how that happened. And PGL, the Paragon company, schedule games that might get picked up for ESPN, and this one got picked up. But apparently, when there was a conference call between everybody, Bishop Sycamore allegedly bailed on the conference call days before the game. Kind of shady there. So all in all, I don't know if I've ever seen this before. Maybe you guys have, but have you ever heard of a fake high school getting on TV and playing against a real powerhouse high school football team? The whole thing's wacky. The whole scam is wacky. You can go online and check it out. Just look up Bishop Sycamore. But I haven't seen any BS like this in a while. pun intended, BS. So let me know what you think. Send me a DM or a message, but just thought that was interesting to bring up about how this whole thing is made up and the effort to get these things done. So anyway, that's my 2 cents for the week. Wacky story for you. Bishop Sycamore, man. What the hell is that?